welcome back to my channel. I was feeling a little festive, so yeah, like I went for it all. The red lip, the glittery eyes, the red nails. I don't even do red nails. And the white fur. Ooh, that probably looks... and I'm so into the holiday season right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get right into this look. I'm gonna prime my eyes with Urban Decay's Primer Potion. It's the original one. Now I'll be using this shadow from Coastal Scents. It's called Chamois Nude. It's just a nice matte nude, and I'm just brushing that all over my lid. And this is the e.l.f. brush. It's like $3. I don't know what it's, small tapered brush. That's what it is. Next, I'll be using this shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette right here. It's called Silk Cream. I'm just going to blend that into the crease. I'm just trying to give my eyelids a little bit of depth. Then I'm gonna take the one right next to it. It's just a little bit darker. This one's called MFEO. That's made for each other, and I'm really just applying it right on the same place, but concentrating a little bit more on the outer crease. I'm not going to bring it all the way in like I did with the last shadow. Then I'm going to use this shadow right here. It's called Pooter. Pooter, Pooter, Pumpkin Eater. I'm using Morphe 506 brush. This is a lot smaller than the last brush, and I'm going to concentrate on like right where I want the line of my crease to be. So gradually it's getting a little bit darker and darker. Then with that same skinny brush, I'm going to be taking Mocha, and I'm just darkening up that outer crease a little bit more. For this part, I like to keep my eye open because I don't actually want it like on my lid. I want it visible only to the parts that you can actually see. I have a hooded lid, so there's like excess skin. It's like a flap, so you want it to be visible. So keep your eyeballs open. Now I'm using a Sigma 224. Basically like a perfect dupe for the MAC 224. And I'm just going to blend that part out so it's a little bit softer. Now I'm going to cut the crease with Makeup Forever's cream eyeshadow. I don't know, what do they call these? Aqua Cream. It's just Aqua Cream eyeshadow. It's waterproof, and it's basically like a MAC paint pot. These came out much later though, but they are great. And it's a really pretty metallic silver color. So I'm just trying to be careful. So this is only like half a cut crease. I only cut it like right up to the center, and I didn't even put any of that silver in the corner. So now I'm just going to kind of blend that and fade that out into the brown. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Lustre drops from Lorac. They're 3D Lustre drops, and this color is so pretty. I'm just going to put a little bit like on my fingertips. A little drop, and just pat that on my eyelid. God, that is so pretty. Oh! While I let that dry and not look up, I'm going to use the Morphe 412 brush and kind of soften the edges just a little bit. Now using the tiniest bit of NYX glitter glue, or yeah, glitter primer, same thing. And I'm just gonna dab a tiny bit right on the center. With the same brush, I will be picking up a little bit of glitter from LA Splash. And then the tiniest bit of MAC Gold Reflects. And reflects are so small. Like, I just wanted a little bit of texture. Like, the LA Splash glitter is bigger and the MAC Reflects is very fine. I'm going to use a little bit of Kitty Cat. It's like a pink based highlighter. It's pink and looks like silver or gold, like really light gold. And I'm going to use that as the inner corner highlight. Now I'm going to line my eyes, so I'll be right back. I put on my lashes too, along with the liner, and now I'm going to do my face. I'm using the Rihanna Fenty foundation. I'm going to do one side at a time and pounce with a beauty blender because it kind of dries fast. My foundation's done, and I do have a full tutorial on the Fenty foundation in case you wanted to know. And now I'll be applying some LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's the yellow one. It's like a color corrector. And where I want it to be lightest, I'm going to apply NARS in Custard. Yep, Custard. I'm going to be baking very lightly with Laura Mercier's translucent powder. Just kind of tapping it into place. And I'll be bronzing with my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Today, before applying blush, I want to add my highlight. I'm going to be using Kitty Cat. It's the same thing that I use for my inner corners for my highlight. I'm just doing this really lightly for the moment. I'm gonna go back to it, but I just want to apply this first. I don't really ever go for this. This is very cool toned, but today's look, I wanted things to look, for the most part, cool toned. Yes, the crease colors are very warm, but the main color is obviously in the silver range, so it's like, it's iridescent. It's not just silver. The base was silver, but the glitters themselves, there's a little bit of gold and there's a little bit of rainbow. It's just so pretty up close. I'm gonna be applying two blushes today. The main one is going to be Pink Swoon from MAC. I know it looks kind of crazy. It's very cool tone pink, but it's very sheer. And to warm it up just a little bit underneath, I'm gonna apply this one. This is Torrid from NARS. This one is definitely a lot warmer in person compared to the pink one, but I want the bottom to be this Torrid color. So I'll be applying with a stippling brush from MAC. It's from one of their holiday collections years and years ago. This is like one of my first MAC brushes. It's their 187 SE. I forget what SE is, but I'm going to assume and say seasonal because it is a seasonal brush. I am applying very high with this and very lightly. It's melting right in with the highlighter. Don't want to get too close to the apples of the cheeks because that's where I'm going to apply Pink Swoon. Now for Pink Swoon, I'm applying it with a Coastal Scents brush and applying it right to my cheeks. See, you can hardly tell. This is a sheer tone blush, so it's not like super pigmented, but it's still there. There's also just a little bit of a sheen to it, so it's not completely matte. Torrid is matte. And and this is like a little bit of a glow. I'm gonna apply a little bit to the tip of my nose, some to the chin, and a little bit to the forehead. I'm going back to the highlighter palette and applying Kitty Cat again, just right at the cheekbones. I'm gonna apply with my finger, just a little bit right down the bridge of my nose. A little bit right here. I'll blend it out though. I don't like it when people just put like a dot right there. I don't think it looks right. Just blend out right around it, you know? I'm gonna apply a little bit like on my forehead, so I look a little glowy and not too matte. Then a touch of it right on my Cupid's bow. And no, we're not done with the highlight, not yet. Now we're gonna take the silver shade right here. I never use this, but because it's a cool tone look, I'm using a fan brush. This is from NYX, and applying it basically at the very, very top. Then I'm gonna blend it in with that original brush that I used to highlight with. I don't want to, yes, you can apply it wet and everything, but I don't actually want to apply blinding highlight because I want the glittery parts on the eyes to be the focus. I'll be applying Mocha to my bottom lash line. It's with the Sephora Pro Smudge Brush. I'm just applying it right here. And right underneath that, I'm gonna put powder. And then the black, the darkest shade in the palette. It's not like a jet black, and that's totally fine. It works in this case. And that's gonna go right on the corner. And I'm just going to blend them all, like not all together, but blend out the edges with this little brush. I love this little brush. This is like one of my favorite brushes from Morphe. If you have like small eyes or hooded eyes, this is perfect. Now with Marc Jacobs eyeliner, I'm just going to line just a tiny bit, not all the way across, just halfway. So I don't have very many bottom eyelashes. I try to put a little bit of mascara, but I mean, when there's nothing there, it's kind of impossible to coat them. So what I'm gonna do is I cut up really, really tiny pieces of a bottom eyelash strip, and I'm going to be applying each little piece individually, and y'all pray for me. I hope this works out because this is so time consuming, and sometimes it just like, it's not worth it. I have one eye done. I hope you can tell which eye. It's this one. Now I have normal lashes. Those of you that are born with beautiful lashes, you're so lucky. So lucky. Or even if you have like 5 lashes on the bottom, you're lucky because I don't have any. This is a tedious process, but you know what? Now I love myself. And before applying these lashes, I didn't love myself. I'm done applying the bottom lashes. It's tedious, but I love, 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 love the way it looks. And I'm going to be smoking out the bottom part just a little bit more. I'm just using the dark brown in the palette, the darkest brown. It's like right next to the black. Well, one over from the black. Just going to use that and smoke up the bottom lash line. Everything just looks so much better if you have lashes, you know? And we are done with the eyes. Now moving on to the lips, that's gonna be the last part. Actually, no, we are still not done with highlighter. I need to put some on my collarbone. So I'm gonna take Kitty Cat and apply it on the highest parts. Ugh, I always have like red blotches on my neck when I'm doing tutorials. A little bit on the center. What is this blotch right here? Like, why? Now for the lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with Mamacita. It's kind of like Night Moth from MAC. So this is a beautiful dark wine shade. Now that you look like a chola, we're gonna blend it in a little bit. I did do a thick line, and that is on purpose. I don't like to overline my lips because it always ends up looking a little like bad. So if you're not good at it, don't feel pressured, because everybody wants to draw way outside their lips and it makes it look disgusting. Just do what you're comfortable with. Now for the main color, I'm going to be using Arriba from Sarai's collection with ColourPop, and it is such a beautiful red. It's like a beautiful true red, perfect for Christmas and the holidays. That's it. Like, that was a lot of work though. Like, these lashes took so long, but they were so worth it. I love the way I look with bottom eyelashes. I feel like a whole new person. I feel like my eyes are bigger. I feel happy. Happiness is in bottom eyelashes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video because I had fun making it and I feel really freaking fabulous right now. I really do. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you did like it, and subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat as well. I'm also BushraHamilton there. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Mwah! I'm like so happy today. You don't even know. And my chair is green. Red, well, it's teal, but red, green,